So, Re Mi Fa So La Ti Do. We need to do a bit of catching up because so we for a good however long this video is
this definitely recording?
Yes. Okay. Because last time we did a nice good hour and a half video of us watching through all the Kamen Rider openings and intros. Sat down, finished. Oh, that was a good session. Oh, it's not recording. So, fuck. So we have watched this video. We've watched through all these openings and intros. And we have a list of the openings and intros that Alex seemed interested in. I need to introduce it all properly again. Basically, if you're new to the channel, Alex isn't the biggest fan of Tokusatsu. I've been, in terms of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers...
You will like one of these!
I've known Alex for about 10 years now, and no matter how much I've tried to get him to watch something, even Power Rangers back in the day, it would never mesh with him. We've never been able to find a Tokusatsu that he likes. So we're on a mission to go through all the openings, all the henshins.
Challenge accepted.
Maybe some of the attacks and finishers and stuff like that. And we're going to sort of see if there's a series of Tokusatsu. There's more than just Kamen Rider and Super Sentai when it comes to Tokusatsu. There's things like Metal Heroes, Ultraman. There's Tokusatsu. Ultraman. Tokusatsu is a genre, not just a franchise. It's a genre of films. I only know Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. That's why we're kind of sticking to those two franchises.
Okay.
Ultraman, I think I've heard is good, but I don't know anything about that and wouldn't know where to start with that. And I think I'd like to work on something I know we could maybe at least... Yeah, anyway. There's more than just Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. We've watched through these already, and Alex has written down, or I've written down I'm really bad at intros, but we'll wing it.
Edit it down, it's fine.
We'll move in with it. That means more editing. The ones that interested Alex very slightly. So we have Agito, which you liked the idea of because the opening seemed very soap opera-y. Deno, which is about time-travelling trains. Kiva, which has vampires and angst. Ghost, which seemed paranormal.
Yep. Saber,
which seemed fantasy and fiction-y. And Amazons, which seemed gritty, dark, with blood and zombies, ? So those were the series that interested Alex the most. We are going to rewatch...
All angsty.
Yeah, all the angsty ones. So we're gonna quickly skim through this video again. It's such a shit. We had loads of jokes. It was a great video.
It's such great jokes in that one.
Great hour long. All lost. Not lost. It just wasn't recorded. But pre-warning, I've given Alex full permission to take as much of the piss or the Mickey or rip the shit into these videos as he wants, because I want to find some sort of enjoyment for him from a Tokusatsu, even if he's not taking it 100% seriously, because I found a lot of stuff I'll get into not taking it seriously, but then I will get into the characters, and by the end of it I loved the series, but that's the goal. So my mouth's gone really dry from all the fast talking and all the introings. So I know the main thing I remember was that the first 20 minutes, half an hour,
fucking bikes
of this video was just bikes. Just bikes and bikes.
More bikes.
And more bikes. Look, Kamen Riders on bikes. I mean, they're riders, it makes sense.
Could they just not think, though, of any more better, you know what I mean?
What, gimmicks? They're riders. They're masked riders.
You could do something else with it though, other than them on bikes.
They cut you after a good 20 years or so. They do eventually get to,
Well, that was the drama one, wasn't it?
was that Agito?
I think.
No, there was a. The only problem is now I can't read the comments because. So Agito was the first one. I think this might be Shin Kamen Rider. This is the one.
That's it.
This is Agito. So this was the first one that interested you.
Yeah.
We still got bikes though. Never losing the bikes. Oh, yeah, this is where it starts to feel quite soap opera-y.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still stood up. I've got chairs now.
But he like stranded on like an island or something? That's what it kind of looks like.
Well, it looks like he's a racer because they're on a racetrack. But I don't know if that's just to go with the bike theme.
I mean, like when he's like, he looks like he's like when he's climbing out of like a water pool. He's coming out of a pool and then he's like, it looks like he's like lying down on. You got lizard. I can't speak. Never mind. Ignore me. I can talk today.
CGI is not looking. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. But this is where it's looking very soap opera. There's a lot of hospital shot. Oh, okay.
Shot. That's what I mean. Like, is he like?
He just fell asleep on the beach and didn't realise the tide was coming in. It cut before it got to him going, oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm wet. Oh. Quick, let's pack up all the beach stuff.
What's this one?
This is the same series.
Oh, same one.
I think this one had 2 openings for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
Tears can't be undone.
What?
It's what we have a time that belongs just to us, as the subtitles say. Oh, it looks like he's a police, maybe.
Oh, RoboCop.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I think you did mention it was very RoboCop looking.
I can't think of this as the same series. It's the same series. Isn't it?
Yeah,
just different openings.
Zero, Kamen Rider, Agito. I'm guessing they did the anime thing and then halfway through updated the opening sequence to include
maybe more shots,
more characters that have since been introduced or whatever.
Yeah. God, that hair was hilarious.
I don't know. We didn't write down what years these were. Did it say in the
I don't think it says.
It doesn't say what year they were out, does it? Nah. Oh, well, that was Agito. I can't say I'm looking that interested in that one, to be fair.
You're not interested in dramas, so what?
Dramas? Even not so much the drama sense, not even the theme really catched me, and...
No. Maybe this will be the one. You're not into it, but I am.
It may be. You never know. I mean... I can see myself liking any Kamen Rider series just because I'm the sort of person that can like even the shittest of Power Ranger series. Like, even Megaforce, I could stand a few of those episodes, and that was a bad series. But the next one, which is a Kamen Rider one that does interest me, is Deno.
Of course, it's the train one.
It's trains and it's time travel.
It's trains for you, it's a time travel for me. Or no, time travel for
Time
you.
travel for me as well.
Yeah.
I'm in a TARDIS.
That's true. I don't really care much about the trains, but the time travel aspect.
So, thank you to something footprint. I don't know. It's not even what it says. My dyslexia kicked in with my bad eyesight. It's that person there with this big long comment on this video. Thank you to them for the timestamps. He's having a look.
I have no idea. I can't pronounce it.
It's a name. I know. I saw it and I was like, nope, fuck that.
Nope. Thank you. Then.
Thank you to you. You're giving us our timestamps. We want Deno. So there's 5. Ow.
Oh shit!
Deno.
They haven't like knocked the audio or something, have they?
It's all still going. It's all still going.
Hello.
It's fine. There we go. Climax jump. This one interests me.
Because it's trains.
It's trains. Where will the next station be? In the past or the future? Grab onto the waves of time.
Is that Bubbles?
I think it is. And I will say, the theme's a bit of a bop.
I got that CGI.
Isn't it good? Isn't it good? It's good.
Say it's good.
I think that's what the subtitles were saying. Yeah, and I think, from what I know of this one as well, is that depending on what form he transforms into, he becomes possessed by like a different demon spirit, and you get the one actor doing like different personalities depending on what.
Okay, sounds interesting.
That was something I think always interested me.
What was that?
It's very anime. A lot of Kamen Rider is just basically live action. Those, so like the people in the monster costumes, I believe are like demony spirit type things.
Also, when they laugh, it looks like they're just using the outtakes.
Oh, you never know. It might have been.
Sorry, carry on.
It might have been. Well, this is the same series, but the theme tune's is a remix of the theme tune. Okay. That's why we're getting it twice.
Okay.
I don't know if the opening is any different. It doesn't seem to be so far. Yeah, this one, just multiple things have always interested. So there, we saw one of the guys in the costume. Yeah, so like I think these guys singing, I think they're all like different power-ups he can become, but when he fuses with them, he gets different personalities, and you get the one actor playing.
Oh, okay.
Because I've seen little behind-the-scene things of it, and I think they were in like one of the stage shows once. I watch a lot of like.
There's a stage show with.
There's Kamen Rider stage show.
And again, there is a stage show of Death Note, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Japan loves a stage show.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
The Death Note stage show, that would be interesting.
So good.
There's a Digimon stage show.
Okay, that I need to see.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I think this one was another one that we went straight into it. We're now on to Kiva, which was the vampires.
Yes, yeah, the angst vampires.
Angsty vampire emo guy. Ooh. It's very like early 2000s emo gothic, isn't it?
It really
this one,
is.
I'd be up for this one, to be fair. This one looks interesting. And I'm always a fan of a weird, cute looking gimmick toy. We are going to have to look up how old the actor was upon filming this, though, so that...
So angsty.
It is very... and I think there's a lot of... So, like, there was two of them there. From what I know of this one is that it will flash back and forth between, like, present day and the 80s, where the main character's father was the Kamen Rider.
80s?
I think.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. That looks a bit rubbish, but, yeah, from what I know with that one is that you'll get episodes that will like flash back to the 80s where his father was young and the Kamen Rider at the time, and then the main story is taking place like there in present day where he is the Kamen Rider. I think.
Okay.
A lot of my knowledge does come from just things I've looked up in the past. And I think there's a lot of... I think I've maybe once watched the first episode of that one, but didn't ever watch more. There's a lot... I went
that
through...
one?
Of that one, the vampire one, Kiva.
Oh, okay.
Because I went through a phase of just watching the first episode of a load of them until I found one that I liked the look of the most. And then I started watching through that, which was X-Aid. So I think this one, W... And there was one or two more that I watched the first episode for.
Okay.
But yeah, of the three we've seen so far, Time Travel and Vampire Angst are the two that are interesting me as well.
Okay. Do you want to put like
an extra tick?
No, like a symbol. I can't really speak.
I just like really just a next to that or something, just to show that they're. I don't know.
I would find it hilarious though if like I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to watch that one, and you're just there like,
This is the worst one.
This is the worst one.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're just not really into it, but then you kind of get into it.
I think. Well, I can see myself loving any of them in some way. Maybe not as much as other ones I've watched, but it's when it's a show about a guy using a device to transform into a suit of armor.
It's basically like the guy genre for the magical girl genre. It's like the guy version of that.
Of transforming into magical... Yeah. Card captors and
Sailor Moon, that
Sailor
kind
Moon.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially like the opposite of that.
From what I
male version of that.
I think like Sailor Moon is technically considered a tokusatsu.
Really?
Because I think they've done live action
I
versions.
do like a tokusatsu.
Pardon? And you do technically
yeah.
Yeah. But the only tokus you've ever got into are animes that are based
Quite mainstream.
They're animes, but they are based on tokusatsu, so they're pretty much a tokusatsu. They're just not technically, because tokusatsu, I believe, is the term for special effect film.
Oh, okay.
And that's why there's a lot of stunts, there's a lot of practical effects, there's a lot of CGI. Just Japanese films with special effects, heavy special effect influence are generally tokusatsus.
Okay.
Like, I can see where like a lot of superhero films of nowadays have taken a lot of like inspiration from, say, not necessarily a toku, but from like Power Rangers, which was based on tokusatsu and etc. etc. Have you seen the trailer for the new Blue Beetle film?
I didn't know there was a Blue Beetle film.
Okay.
What? That's the thing.
It's DC, it's not Marvel. But it just, watching that trailer just feels like they're doing the Kamen Rider film. I'll have to show you it after, maybe. However, the next one we're looking for in our recap, like I said, we have watched through this entire video once before. We just lost it, so this is kind of a little refresher of the more memorable ones from that first watch. So next is Ghost, which
It's just Ghost.
Kamen Rider.
Patrick Swayze in it.
Kamen Rider Ghost. I think now we're in this era. Here we go. Kamen Rider Ghost, and also
It looks like the Sheikah.
what?
Looks like the Sheikah tribe.
Sheikah. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay. I think with this series they transform using little eye gadget things.
Gone up, in my opinion.
Oh dear. I can say that having watched one episode that had a crossover with these guys doesn't interest me too much.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna lie, it just looked like he had a lot of fun doing those stunts, so.
He's just hanging from a harness.
Yeah,
with,
that
like,
must have looked
in front of a green screen. Yeah,
that must have been a lot of fun.
It just
I'd love to do that.
a lot of wire work, a lot of stunt work. It's just this genre. Yeah, if I remember correctly, those three characters appeared in an episode of the series after this, which was the X8, the game series.
Okay.
Every year, Kamen Rider do crossovers with the past and future series.
Okay.
So, like, when they've announced the next series to come, that Kamen Rider will then appear in an episode of the past Kamen
Like
Rider.
Doctor Who. Kind of.
Kinda, it's
The
less
fifth anniversary when all 13 that one.
Kind of, but it's more of a a passing over the torch kind of thing.
Okay.
Where, like, in an episode of Kamen Rider Ghost, you'd probably get X-Aid appear, and then in the series of X-Aid, Kamen Rider Ghost will reappear a few times, and
He's a ghost, so he would reappear.
towards the end of X-Aid, you would then get the next Kamen Rider
I gotcha.
make appearances.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
And then you do get anniversaries where multiple Kamen Riders will come together and team up, sort of thing. So yeah, very much at times like Doctor Who, but very much at times not. Bit Marvel-y, a bit Doctor Who, a bit
of everything.
yeah.
Okay.
That was Kamen Rider Ghost.
Okay.
Did you pay much attention to that?
I did, yeah, I
Okay.
did. Okay, I think it's gone down a little bit. I don't know, second time watching, I'm a bit like...
It seems a bit weird, doesn't it?
Not
Especially
weird,
with all the...
I don't know what it's about it. It's just a bit like, I don't know.
I think that I like the look of the costumes when it gets...
I keep forgetting it's they got costumes in this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, these are really cool. And then as soon as the costumes come out,
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
no,
oh,
that's... I will say that with me personally, I find that once you watch through a series and you've got a few episodes through, part of your brain starts to ignore the costumes and you kind of see the character under the costume.
Okay.
Which it helps a lot to get into it.
Yeah.
Because you kind of start to forget that it's like behind the scenes they'll transform, that actor will go off, they'll get in a stuntman in a suit and the stuntman is doing the fighting.
Yeah. I must be
But
pretty like,
your
I get a
brain-
break.
But you get into it enough, your brain can kind of ignore that and you just kind of see when they're like talking, even though they've got the costume on, you can kind of visualize the actor underneath.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Or the actor you'd think was underneath.
And maybe cross that one off.
Oh, I accidentally went too far. That was Drive. That was the police one.
Yeah.
Let's have another look through Ghost, maybe.
Was that no Ghost?
This one's
this
Ghost
one is
now,
Ghost.
yeah. The icons, the Sheikah,
icons.
the Sheikah.
Is that feathers? I'm guessing it's like maybe like feathers of an angel or something.
Oh yeah, maybe he's like fallen angel,
Yeah.
trying to get into heaven or something.
See, that idea I like.
The themes of it you seem to like the idea of. But...
Yeah. No, yeah, I should keep that on there.
Oh, okay.
But if it is like
I
the
don't know, to be fair.
But like, if again, I don't know if it either. But like, if it is like the whole kind of guardian angel trying to get into heaven, I love that idea.
Okay.
I'd love to make like a TV series
Show
for that.
like
For
that.
like what the
Teen
thing is.
Angel. So see here, those costumes... Oh, I don't know if we'll see it again now. Like, they're base form costumes. Not the two chunky armor costumes, but... Like, the hoodie Kamen Rider.
Okay.
I like the look of. Are we going to get another... Kind of like that, where it's kind of like you've got the hooded jacket over the Kamen Rider outfit.
Oh yeah.
I like the look of those costumes for the Kamen Rider themselves, but the weird floating jackets
Yeah,
are throwing me off a bit.
They're a little bit. Yeah. I'm
It's,
guessing they get used like as a power up or something.
I'm
I don't
guessing
know.
that's how he gets his different forms. Yeah. See, elements of it look interesting.
Yeah.
I will say,
Yeah. What's the other
but
one?
not as a whole.
Nah.
Well, did you want to keep that on the list anyway?
Keep
or-
it on there.
Keep it on
just-
there just in case.
Just in case.
All
'Cause
right.
how many episodes do we have to watch to kind of sort of see if I like it or not?
I don't know, a couple.
Okay.
We're not going to watch that. If we're like 5 to 10 episodes through and you're really not liking it,
5 to 10
I'm not-
episodes. Okay.
Really, I'm not going to force you to.
No.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like maybe three at a
Is it 3 or 4?
minimum. We'll see where we're going.
Yeah.
If by number 3 you're kind of like, oh, all right, we'll see where we'll see if this picks up.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. So moving on the last 2 on the list is Saber, which is the sort of fantasy fiction,
Fairy tale.
and I believe it's a much. Is that like? It's the last one on the video.
Oh.
Because it is quite a modern.
I thought that. Wait.
The next one we're doing is like maybe only 3-4 years old.
Oh, is that the zombie one?
No.
Oh.
This is the fantasy one.
Oh, okay.
Z001 Saber. This was like the books.
What is it with this series in bubbles?
Well, yeah, I've noticed. Although the first couple of notes of that theme tune reminded me of Fireman Sam.
I didn't watch it as a kid. I don't think.
So, just hang on. When this one ends, this was the one before it. This was 01 or ZO? 01, yeah. It's just
Okay.
When you hear the fire bell chime,
I didn't
Fireman Sam is... That's just the way... It's just the way it picked up in my brain.
It's in English, the song. Oh wait, no, never mind.
They might have a lot of English phrases and stuff. Japan, it's cool to just throw English words and phrases in there.
Okay.
Very anime.
I like the storybook aspect of it.
Storybook is interesting. Something to do with friendships, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have been reading the subtitles. It might have given me a bit of an idea. I like the belt is quite cool, like a sword. I do just like the sword transformation weapons.
Yeah. What the? What was that?
Mad Hatter, maybe?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think we had the same reaction when we watched it the first time.
I remember that. I was like,
fuck! I was like, oh, it's stories. Alice in Wonderland, or...
Yeah.
Okay. I think this might be the...
Yeah, the zombie one.
This is the one that seemed maybe zombie-esque.
Yeah.
Like, dark and gritty. Who's inside me? Hiding in the shadows. Show your face! The rebellious derivation?
Derivation?
Fish drown in the waters of my... Fish drown in the waters of my dream. Oh, that's like... Such an emo line. That would be in like every emo. Oh, the fish drown in the waters of my dreams. Blood flowing through the rivers of my tears.
Half of it doesn't make sense, and the other half is like, yeah, that's edgy.
It's edgy, yeah. This whole
thing is just like...
It's just edge. It's just pure angsty, dark, gritty 2000s edge. I think that's why this one doesn't interest me as much.
This isn't the zombie one, is it? This isn't the zombie one.
It is Amazons. Maybe they had a couple.
Yeah, the other one was you had like a lot of like zombies and stuff.
It says Amazons. Maybe there's another Amazons here. Maybe this one.
Might be this one. Nope. Wait. Maybe. Might.
It does feel like very like apocalypsy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
I don't want to live like I'm dead. It's very like 2000 to 2010, somewhere in there. I'm gonna guess. Next
I think
target. This was maybe what gave us zombie vibes.
Yeah. Like apocalyptic.
It is very sort of, yeah. Shindano.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. So
that was the.
I think maybe the zombie one. What? What one were you hoping for?
Maybe either Deno or Kiva. I was.
Which one of those ones again?
Time or Vampire.
Oh, okay.
I think with the zombie one.
Stuff.
I know, but it feels almost too gritty. It's like they're taking it too seriously. Do you get what I mean?
The thing is, though, you see in that thing, like, was it the Power Rangers? Like, not Power Rangers.
I know what you mean. The Kamen Rider, the suits.
If they're going to be the zombies, I'm going to be pissing myself laughing. Like, because from that opening, it seems like it's going to go down that road. And that's not going to be on me to be able to take it seriously.
I think I've just never been a big fan of zombie stuff. I think zombies got overdone in the early 2000s.
They did,
they
yeah.
Just don't
I mean, The
really
Walking Dead
interest me.
Yeah.
Vampires interest me more than zombies.
Yeah, I mean...
Time travel interests me more than both.
But if I didn't like the zombie one, that could be the second one.
Yeah.
What was the second one?
We've got... So, of those that we've just the ones I ticked next to was the time travel, the vampires, and...
Zombies.
The zombies.
Yeah.
The ones we've kind of watched but with were the fiction, the paranormal, and the soap opera.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The soap opera one, on a rewatch, it looked a bit soap opera-y, but then it started to look a bit like policey and Robocopy.
And also, was that the one with the hospital stuff as well?
I think that was the one with the
Yeah.
hospital.
So the bits on it, is it?
Hospital stuff.
So yeah, I think maybe start out with the zombie one. I mean,
Zombie one.
you look
So
at sort of
far.
like, I mean, what was it? They're still going today, like The Walking Dead, The Last of Us,
No.
and I think it's still quite a popular genre. I think due to those shows, probably. I haven't watched them, but I've heard really good things about them. I think I watched the first episode of The Walking Dead in uni, and it didn't really grip me. Yeah, it's kind of still going now, and apparently it's, I don't know, it's up and down.
I know it's still going, yeah.
Last of Us apparently has been. Last of Us is only on like episode 6, I think, and it's like been getting like.
I know
rave
everyone and their mother's doing reactions to it nowadays.
Maybe we should. I haven't watched it.
I haven't played it.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I think-
I don't know the games.
I played maybe 5-10 minutes of it, and I don't think I liked it because it is a lot of stealth, and that wasn't my kind of thing. But I
quite like stealth because
Oh,
I was more in Breath of the Wild, say the one that would sneak in and do the
okay.
dirty killings.
It's probably like the game then. But that's the thing, I haven't played it properly, so it'll be quite interesting to watch the series because I've heard some like really good things about it. And Pedro Pascal is gorgeous,
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, maybe. Well, all right. Well, we've got those three. We've still we're gonna go on to the henshins now. Got a frog in my throat.